Hey everybody, Batmerk here. Today I'm going to be doing a review on Rob Zombie's House of a Thousand Corpses. I'm going to be doing a lot of these retro reviews, like a lot of old movies, more than the movies that are out now, so a lot of retrospectives. Um, I'd like to dedicate this video to Sid Haig. He actually passed away, a few weeks ago. I drew this picture of him actually days before he passed away. It was pretty crazy just to kind of put some spotlight on the new Rob Zombie Three from Hell, but yeah, it was crazy. Like I drew this picture, and then like 2 days he passed away right after it. But anyways, for the first movie, House of a Thousand Corpses, I really liked this movie. I remember it came out like almost 15 years ago, I think, and it just seemed like an original horror movie when it came out. It was just like a real mismatch. It had like lots of different stuff in it. Started out kind of like as a dark comedy, then it moved into like a straight up horror slasher movie, and then it like morphs into a monster movie. So it kind of like just goes from one subgenre of horror to the next. Um, Basically, it starts out with these like college kids going across the country, and they're like checking out all these crazy like stops along the way, and they're trying to write like I think like a story about, or a book about everything they've seen. You see a lot of these like old actors from back in the day, like Rainn Wilson and Chris Hardwick, I think, from MTV, and I don't know, just kind of really puts a stamp on the movie of when the date it came out. But they come across this Captain Spaulding's gas station where they have a fried chicken and gasoline, and has a horror museum, and they go on this horror ride in there. It's just really crazy. Then they talk about this Dr. Satan cat, and they want to go check him out. So he gives them a map, and they go there. And on the way there, they get stopped by this chick called Baby, this serial killer chick. She's part of this family of serial killers called the Firefly family, and they pretty much take them there, and I think they get a flat tire, and she guides them back to their house, and she's got this crazy family with like a the mom's crazy, the brother's crazy, the grandpa's crazy, and they really like celebrate Halloween a lot, like it's a big holiday for them. But they're a bunch of psycho killers, Satan worshiping mad men and women. Basically, they go to the house, and they're introduced to this guy Otis Driftwood. He's one of the brothers or half brothers. In this movie, he's albino. In the next movie, he kind of changed or something like that. They kind of changed the character around a little bit, but he looks cool. He's a little different in this one. They go there. They basically like get tortured and chopped up, and the one of the girls was basically reported missing, and her father comes looking, investigating for her. He goes to Captain Spaulding's gas station, and he I think tells him about it, about what happened to his daughter, and then the guy reports to the cops, and the cops go to Spaulding, and basically the cops go to the Firefly house or ranch, and they end up getting killed. And yeah, it's pretty crazy. One of the girls, the last survivors of the college group, she ends up getting like kind of sacrificed to like Captain Spaulding, and she's dropped down into the bottom of underneath like somewhere on their property. But she goes down there, and then you see this layer of like where Captain Spaulding has all of his, or not Captain Spaulding, Dr. Satan has all of his basically the people that he's experimenting on. And that's when it kind of turns into like a monster movie. There's all these crazy zombies coming out of the dirt, and you can't really tell if they're like actual people or if they're zombies. Me, I think they're straight up zombies. And then you see Dr. Satan, and then this like juiced up like mechanical looking henchman. He looks like a supernatural monster too. So in this whole franchise, this is like the one moment where you see supernatural entities that I can think of. That's why I like this one a lot. It might be my favorite in the whole trilogy. But yeah, the girl, she comes in contact with Dr. Satan. You could see, I don't know if it's literally 1,000 corpses under the ground, but there's a lot. You definitely get that feel to it. It's a cool title for the movie. But again, yeah, this movie's it's really original, and the comedy in here is kind of funny. It's got cool characters. The costume design's really cool. A lot of the characters, like, they're always changing their costumes, so it's keeping it fresh. The set design's really big on this one because they had a bigger budget. It looks cool. Rob Zombie likes to put in a lot of like these old school actors, so they kind of come in and like steal the show or steal the scene and have a lot of charm. And there's a lot of this like intercutting of like found footage on this movie a lot, so it kind of creates a weird mind space for when you're watching it. There's a lot of this old school like film. I don't know about film school, but old school like shooting, the way they do the split screens and the way they cut. I like it a lot. I also like the way that they do like music. They'll cut out the dialogue, or Rob Zombie, sorry, he cuts out the dialogue, and he'll just play music over some of the scenes, so it kind of creates a weird atmosphere. But yeah, all in all, like I definitely recommend this movie. I actually had to rebuy it because something happened to my other one. I picked this one at Best Buy for like $7. It's a good deal. But yeah, as always, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. I definitely give this movie 2 horns way up. And you guys have a great day. And if you can, smash that like button and follow me if you can. Have a good one, folks.